Transformers, more than meets the eye. Autobots rage their battles to destroy the evil forces of the Decepticons. The Transformers, robots in disguise. The Transformers, more than meets the eye. Transformers.
There is an empire on the planet Cybertron. It is an empire of fear and control, of might and determination. It is an empire that holds compassion and mercy and selflessness as taboo. An empire whose fundamental tenet is that power belongs to those who best seize and retain it. The empire that reflects social evolution in its purest form. It is the empire of the Decepticons.
Trypticon, we have arrived at the combiner planet Caminus. May Trypticon unload some of the Decepticons and you unload some of the Autobots. Very well, but we will maintain station keeping just in case.
Starscream, you and the others can go have a look around. We're gonna stay here.
Yes, but whatever happened to that creation matrix?
I regrettably had to give it back to the Autobots.
Oh, that's too bad.
Just as well, you'll probably try to use it again to take over.
You know me too well, Cybertron Megatron.
In my universe, you're a Titan.
Like that Regis Maximus ship that's back on Cybertron the Autobots were flying around in.
Actually, that thing was aboard Trypticon, but they gave it to Metroplex.
I see. Wonder why I didn't get to talk to my super counterpart.
You try to take over it again.
As I said, you know me well.
Unfortunately, yes.
But this is the planet Caminus of the Combiners.
Yes, we must be careful here.
Why is that?
Well, the Megatron that used to be here has left his minions in charge.
Yes, interesting.
Huh, there aren't any Megatrons on this planet, except the ones we brought. That's weird. Why not? The Generations Megatron was on Cybertron. We'll have to ask him when we get back, I guess. Yeah, like you tell me. You and I should stay here, just in case the Megatron and Galvatron and Starscream team up and try something. They might try to take back Caminus from the Combiners. We should assemble a team to go to the Combiner City. That one doesn't transform, but okay. I recommend Windblade and Night Racer, because they're from Caminus. Huh, that's a good choice. And the Creation Matrix was put away for safekeeping. Yeah, we wouldn't want the Decepticons getting their steely paws on that again. Yeah, but this detour was just to get more Energon. The rest of the crew should go out and look for it. It's a good idea. We'll send them out. That'd be prime. Yes. Our forces will soon depart looking for Energon. Yeah, we need the fuel to return to Cybertron. Yes, for now we'll stay teamed up. It'll make the work easier. Yeah, I agree, it will. Well, let's move out then. Yes, perhaps later we can discuss each other. What are your orders, Mighty Megatron? This is the combiner planet Caminus, and their Megatron isn't here. What does that mean, my brother? It means that we can use the opportunity to steal their energy and return to Cybertron. I like it. The Titans don't have enough energy to get us back to Cybertron, so we'll get some here. Yes, Megatron, a sound plan. Galvatron, I do not trust the combiners on this world. Be cautious. Of course, mighty Megatron. Excellent, that is our plan. We shall orchestrate it. What? I just literally told Galvatron you weren't here. It wasn't, but we came with those other Autobots aboard Trypticon. Yes, I wondered how Draken is primed to command that thing without you. He didn't. And we came here to make sure that Megs didn't try to kill us all. I should decimate you for calling me Megs. Oh yeah, my bad. You let the Autobots board Trypticon to come rescue us. I don't have to answer to you. You're Armada Megatron. I suppose not. In my universe, I reign supreme. And this is Caminus, where I reign supreme. Colony named for a city on Cybertron. Yes, that kind of thing's been known to happen before.
Those two gonna join forces or shoot each other, or what?
Only odds on an ego trip more than anything.
Maybe right, dear brother.
I just hope they don't decide to shoot us. Your planet, welcome. Show me around. It will be my pleasure. Come. This is weird. No kidding. Yes, the Decepticon Empire is united at last. Yes, the Decepticon Empire is united at last. One Megatron's one too many. 3 of them on a planet and a Galvatron? Damn.
Life's just full of surprises, isn't it?
Yeah, that's just prime.
Well, if it isn't Kitty Beller, also known as Circuit Breaker.
Yeah, it is good to see you, Night Racer and Windblade.
Oh no, with you on the planet is trouble.
You're the ones who left us.
Who is this, stepmother? Hold on a minute, Rakshi. I will answer you in a moment.
It would be very hard to explain.
She grew up fast, didn't she?
Yes, surprisingly so. More so than expected.
Yes, Night Racer. It's good to finally meet you. Hold on a minute. Are we sisters or something? As a matter of fact, comrade, in a way more than you know.
Maybe she's the Bay Universe version of you, Godmother.
The boy is correct.
Yeah, she really shouldn't have brought them here, though.
I didn't. They came here with another group on Trypticon. Oh, I see. Please tell me what in Primus is going on. It's very simple, Rakshi. This is your father. Well, you changed forms again while I was gone and almost didn't recognize you. Well, I'm not his father. Well, yes, I did change forms before we went on the mission, but this is our father. Well, I thought it was Chaz reincarnated or something.
Well, yes, well, technically I'm not their biological father.
But they keep changing my form when I go out on these missions.
No, I'm more of a guardian. Sparks are weird.
What a convoluted timeline.
So I've noticed.
No stranger than calling Rakshi a Palpatine or something. Or than having an actual Geisha-painted Transformer. Hell of a lot more accurate than that live-action Milan movie. Ugh, don't remind me.
You are confusing. No more confusing than putting Unicron inside the Earth in the Prime and Bait timelines. That was stupid.
Or more so than filming that new Milan movie near some concentration camps. That's kind of screwed up. Yes, it was not my doing, and we won't go into that. Well, the smaller Unicron's in orbit, but he's not much of a threat. A family reunion then? I guess so.
You did very well in the session.
Thank you. I'm efficient.
Wow, this is all impressive.
No offense, dear, but you're not my type. What's the news? Good or bad? The weapons maintain a full charge, sir.
More than a few seconds this time? Yes, sir.
What exactly are you building in here?
We are building WMDs, weapons of mass destruction.
But you're supposed to be either neutrals or Autobots.
No, we must use these weapons to hit against the Decepticons.
Well, for the bad news, I disapprove of your proposal.
You what? We must stop the Decepticons.
The 2 Megatrons and the Galvatron will leave when we leave. I've decided this is a bad idea.
Yes, but you have no jurisdiction here, actually.
Kitty, kitty, kitty. Kitty, perhaps our plans are a little too ambitious. The Autobots won't like this. Any good tactical commander would see right through your scheme and stop you.
Haha, we shall see.
You mean we have completed one of the weapons?
Yes, our crowning achievement, the Requiem Blaster, is completed.
You may be a great engineer, but your grasp of battle tactics is not very good.
Surely the Decepticons have built bases around here.
Same problem. We can't take them all out one by one. So your plan is to ambush the Combiner bases? That's crazy.
I'd rather skip that for now, since strategy is not our major concern. The Autobots will be mad if we accidentally hurt them.
Then we have to make it a point not to hurt them. No collateral.
Could use the Autobots to lure the Decepticons to the battlefield.
You seem to have a childish stance about them. A prejudice.
Well, I was a Decepticon. Are all just machines to you? In a way, we are.
Surely you don't believe that, even in your employ. If you're done brooding, let's get back to the task at hand, studying the Decepticons. I'm a strategist in training, and I've learned much about Starscream wanting to take over the Decepticons. Perhaps we can use that against them. Well, we don't have a raft planet here to trick him, so there.
How exactly do we convince Starscream to walk in front of this thing?
I don't think he would.
Of the 3 Megatrons and the Galvatron here, only the Combiner Wars one understands him.
How do we use that to our advantage? Do we convince him to shoot the other ones?
The Decepticons are treacherous, always vying for power. We can use it against them.
How? Convince them to fire on each other in a standoff?
Well, that might be a good idea, but maybe later. Why didn't you worry about Starscream?
Maybe he doesn't think Starscream is dangerous. The Decepticons admire Megatron. They wouldn't disobey him for that. Well, if you're going to trap them, let's assume you could do that. I don't think we have enough data here to form a testable hypothesis.
We could test the weapon from a distance.
And that would be an act of war.
Not if they didn't know it was us.
And just how are you going to convince them of that?
We have to find out how they behave and manipulate them to our own goals. Reports have it that the Decepticons are amassing in the city. We should go there and scout around.
Ah, yes, perhaps a field test of your new toy.
Plot and story going on here. And so the two of them discussed each other, their needs and wants and desires. I can never reveal my true feelings because I'm an Autobot and he's a Decepticon. The way I figure it, we're Transformers and gender doesn't actually matter. It's the future. A very progressive idea. See, there isn't much the two of us can do together, really. You have your world and I have mine. You know what? This is probably going to get censored. No, they would censor it anyway, even though there's no kissing. And so the two starstruck Transformers continue their relationship in secret. Stand your ground. Decepticons, prepare to attack. Very good, Starscream.
The Autobots are over the ridge.
We should just fly over and slag them. Not yet. I want to know what they're up to.
I don't think there's any combiners out here, sir.
I'm detecting one who used to be a Decepticon. I should go forward and confront them. Oh, because of that ridiculous treaty you had on that planet? And other humiliations that occurred there.
Starscream shall not again usurp the Decepticons on this mission.
While they're there, stand your ground.
I'm familiar with the schematics, perhaps a test run. Only fire a brief warning shot.
They're going to know it here.
I think they already do.
Power up the device. One brief shot, downrange.
Ready to fire.
Ready. They definitely know we're here now.
It's not even firing yet, just powering up. Really? Oh no.
Fire! What is that? Oh shit! Decepticons, fall back! It's some kind of immensely powerful weapon. Oh, really?
Fire again. Target that explosion.
Yes, one more charge. Attack.
The Decepticons, retreat!
Starscream, we cannot leave the Megatrons here.
What? Get picked off by that thing? Decepticons, retreat!
Decepticons, tactical retreat.
Yeah, let's get out of here. Yeah.
Oh wow, I didn't think this thing would do that.
Oh, what hit me? Ah, you're alive. What happened? We just destroyed the 2 Megatrons. We did what?
It's not what I expected to happen. We should go check it out. Maxus Carda, I see you found us. Kitty Beller, also known as Scratcher Carda. Yes, I've been busying myself. I see that. You seem to have bagged 2 Megatrons.
This one is still alive, but she's in a coma.
Then that's the one we'll take back to the repair bay in your base. Why would you help us? We created a diplomatic incident. Party used Carda in neutral.
Neutral or not, this one's dead.
Diplomatic incident, making the one that's in charge here my brother. I'll inform Draconus Prime of this, but not Starscream's landing party. You want to let him think he's in charge again? That's cruel. Schadenfreude, I'll take pleasure in his pain. You sound more like a Decepticon than an Autobot. Well, I am sort of a neutral. Nonetheless, your super weapon could destroy us. I put that away too. How did you rebuild the Requiem Blaster? Cybertron technology. Part of him was some guy named Jetfire. I got the cannon, but I can't see where I'm going. Let's move out. I can't see where I'm going either. We'll switch. Good idea. As Megatron has, how shall we say, departed, I nominate myself as the new leader.
Ridiculous. There is another Megatron and a Galvatron on this planet.
Yes, Starscream, and even though that shockwave was killed on the other planet, I would still be the leader.
No, I am the Air Commander, and so I'm in charge.
You're truly annoying, Starscream. We should go get Megatron back from the Autobots.
Yeah, and suppose the Combiners show up looking for him.
Ridiculous plan, Starscream.
Then it's decided Starscream will not be the leader of the Decepticons.
What? You traitors!
Considering that mess you caused on another planet, you're not one to talk. The Decepticons are not a democracy.
It's not a democratic empire. Yes, absolute power corrupts absolutely.
Starscream, we must retrieve Combiner Megatron from the Autobots. A rescue mission would be in order.
What? Decepticons don't rescue each other.
Look, either we do it or the Combiners will come and make us do it.
A rescue mission.
Yes. Oh, very well. Plan a rescue mission.
Do not sound so enthused, you arrogant bastard.
What, Soundwave? I'll have you know my lineage is intact.
That is not what I meant.
I know that. Decepticons, prepare.
Starscream, this is real. Some of my buddies created a diplomatic incident.
Yes, Screamer, we gotta go rescue Megatron. It would be extremely proper if we did. If we don't, we're gonna combine and smash you. Maybe you'll try. Combiners, stand your ground.
You guys grandstand more than me.
We've been trying to talk him into it for some time.
Maybe you should bribe him. That sometimes works.
Well, we do need Energon to get off your planet. How much you willing to trade for it?
Rescue Megatron now, negotiate later.
Why are my troops ganging up on me about this?
Because we're Decepticons? Well, except for the Fembot behind me. She kind of resembles Padme Amidala from Star Wars.
What? Yes, an alliance would be warranted, but only because Motormaster and Onslaught are there in car mode.
Yeah, Megatron, I'm king of the road.
Oh joy, this is a perfect mess, isn't it?
The Megatron that was taken on this planet wasn't even in charge for the longest time.
Yes, it's true. He left us. We combiners were in charge. Well, then I've brought in the right people.
We can get you the energy you need, if that's what you want.
But you cannot rule here. This is Cabinet.
Yes, ever since the Fems took the Enigma of Combination from the planet, we haven't been able to do much.
The Enigma of Combination was an annoying MacGuffin anyway. I see. Take it my counterpart and the Fems took it when they left. Yes, that's what happened.
Yeah, we can explain that later.
The city speaker's hiding something, but I don't care.
Me neither. Well, I have to rescue our Megatron then.
Yeah, but what's in it for us?
Respect.
I see a point.
What is this? What's happening?
I don't know. I just got here too.
Seems to be a mess here.
Don't you mean a mess?
No, I do not. Oh, we must be stuck in Megatron's mind somehow.
That explains a lot.
It does. Clearly I'm not dead. I'm just asleep or something.
It's quite peculiar here.
We have gained access.
Yes, this worked better than I hoped.
What are all of you doing in here?
Starscream assumed you were dead, sir.
Yeah, he left you for dead.
What do you expect me to do? I'm Starscream.
Wow, this is Megatron's mind.
That's a bit cagey, I would say. Oh, Megatron, you must be dreaming.
Of course I am, fool. What's going on?
We have access to the core of his mind, but safeguards are up.
The safeguards can be dropped. No, if it isn't Kitty Beller. It is a pleasure to finally meet you, Megatron. You think by hacking my brain you're going to find something other than madness? Yes, this is most intriguing, and the fact that I'm a facet of his psyche. A part of him he probably loathes. Starscream, you know me too well, and I you. But if I'm a figment of your damaged psyche, you can't destroy me. The very one he hates to love and loves to hate.
The shaping of his spark mind.
Oh, I don't believe in such silly stuff. And you're a facet of me as well. Interesting.
I think you're kind of a mess, Megatron.
Yeah, but why are we here? I can answer that. In the G1 aligned continuity, either he created us or we created him. Duality, several facets of the Decepticon mind.
This is weird.
I am the leader of the Decepticons. I am second in command to the Decepticons, not you, Starscream. I'm their commander. You will obey me. Gee, even his personalities are arguing with each other.
I think it is more facets of one personality.
Which doesn't explain your inclusion. I am the leader of the Decepticons, and I challenge that leadership, Starscream. His superego is so big, he's in several pieces.
Then he's like a combiner.
Enough of this weirdness. What's going on? Stop this nonsense. I am leader of Cybertron, ergo second in command. I'm the leader. He likes me better. I don't like either of you. But you love him. Okay, this is getting a little weird.
Decepticon is loving him. That is weird.
Must have been that hit on the head. Shockwave, kill him.
As you command, Megatron.
What? No! Freedom at last. I have won the challenge. Except what you really did is close off a part of your mind. Intruder, die! Intruder, die as well. He's erected some kind of security firewall. We're pulled out.
Yes, try again later.
The Decepticons will be looking for their leader, Megatron. They'll be looking for you. I'm not concerned with them necessarily, Galvatron. You should be, because when they find us, they're going to destroy us.
How goes the repair work on Megatron? We decided to drop by.
I see, to check upon my progress.
Status report, Kitty.
We are making progress with the analysis.
What you've learned so far?
This armor is made out of a metal. It's similar to stuff on Earth, but more ancient.
I've isolated how the gun pot and cannon work.
Simple fusion-based mechanism, not a black hole as he claimed.
How could it have been a black hole anyway? That's silly.
Decepticon technology attempting to sound impressive.
I'm not sure we should keep Megatron alive. Maybe we should deactivate him. And have the Decepticons out for revenge? Are you kidding? No, I hadn't thought of that.
Although we could learn as much from an autopsy as keeping him alive, let's keep him alive anyway.
Have you isolated the memory core and data?
We've made sufficient progress, however the end game is unclear.
Why not just dump his memory core and read it?
And then he would be mindless. That's pointless. Well, I suppose if Megatron ceases to be useful, we will blow him away.
Technically, I was wrong earlier. Some of us are Autobots and probably wouldn't do that. Yes, but I wonder if the power structure of the Decepticons now.
It's probably chaos. They're probably fighting each other right now to see which one will be in charge.
Either that or they organized toward a goal, saving him.
The Decepticons swear loyalty to Megatron.
You think they'll come here then, looking for him?
How would they know we're here? Well, they could keep hitting medical facilities until they find the right one.
And you think they did already, Galvatron?
Almost definitely.
Then they could be on their way right now.
Perhaps we should put the shields up.
Shields to ready, shields up. But then they're really going to be able to guess right in here.
If they come, then our plans are ruined.
If they come, we will be destroyed.
They're approaching. I am detecting a large squadron of them.
I make out 40 blips.
Our plans will be ruined.
Forget the plans, we will be killed.
The Decepticons are coming. I anticipated their arrival.
It's odd you're even here. You didn't squeal on us.
I did not. I don't swear loyalty to this Megatron. Then we must escape.
The Decepticons will be here in a moment.
But the work will be destroyed.
Forget the work. The Decepticons are coming. Their shockwave leads them. We can't possibly win. It will be like Custer's last stand.
Custer, even less so.
Yes, there's only 3 of us in here. Well, we don't have enough for a Native American standoff. But maybe a Russian one.
Use the Requiem gun and fight them off.
It is a possibility, but then we'll know it works and that we still have it.
We can't abandon the project now. We're so close.
Kitty, I would argue that fact, but the Decepticons are coming. The Decepticons!
No kidding.
Foolish Autobots, hand over Megatron.
Yes, and it appears their Galvatron was involved in this. We found him. We declare salvage. You're lying. You're not very good at it.
Well, technically, we did blast him first.
It's Decepticons. Do not attack.
Why should we listen to you? You're the other Galvatron.
I guess I've given you no reason to do so. And we can't get to the blaster from here.
Well, I could. I could just go right through them. You'll be killed. Don't be foolish.
It would appear that the device near me is the Requiem blaster. Decepticons, seize it. We must first rescue Megatron. Seekers, attach yourselves to the weapon. We'll get Megatron. I see you've captured my new toy.
Yes, and we will destroy you unless you hand over Megatron.
I wonder if they know how to make that thing work.
We'll figure it out.
Ah, the only formidable foe here is you, Shockwave.
I'm not the one from the other timeline, though.
Oh, I know that.
Autobots, hand over Megatron.
Come and get him.
Galvatron, I suggest you hold them off.
Why would I want to do that?
Because if they get that weapon, they will destroy you as well.
Even though I'm not the Galvatron from their timeline. It makes no matter. We're unevenly matched. Decepticons, we can make a trade. Hand over the blaster and we hand over Megatron.
It's hardly a trade. We just took it.
I'd take it or leave it, or we fight.
I say we just fight. Yeah, we do that anyway. Enough, you two. Aim the gun at the Autobots. Prepare to incinerate them.
I give the orders, Starscream.
Very well then, give them.
Turn the Requiem blaster around and aim it at the Autobots.
It's too close range. It'll blow all of us up.
She's right. That much power here will just kill us all.
They probably can't figure out how to turn it on. Or maybe they can.
You'll fire that and you'll incinerate Megatron. Well, I wouldn't be too sad about that. Hey, you stop that, Starscream. Enough bickering, you two. Either we destroy the Autobots or we do not. Seekers, target them and fire. Starscream, I give the orders. Fine, you target them and fire. Your reverse psychology will not work on me, Starscream. It's ready, my liege. Yeah. Fire! No. Fire! No. Fire! No. Fire! No. Oh, this sucks. This is not my intent. Really? That was fun. Starscream, you will not usurp power. You are to help me take Megatron back to base. Oh, do we have to? Yes, we have to, because once he wakes up, he'll be mad at both of us. We could just cack him now. No, Starscream, neither of us should be in command. If you say so. If it isn't Galvatron from the other timeline. All hail Megatron. You will assist us in carrying Megatron and the weapon. Oh, good. Yes, the Autobots were starting to get boring anyway. Well, you take this end. No, I'll take this end. You take this end. No, I'll take this end. Would you two knock it off? Hurry before the Autobots reawaken. Decepticons, retreat.
They're now functional again.
Thanks.
But Stepdad, the Decepticons got away.
Yes, they did. They took the weapon and Megatron.
Now what are we going to do? Report this to Autobots?
We weren't supposed to be doing this anyway, so I guess we have to. I see. Is he even alive? Shut your mouth, Starscream. Of course he is. His spark is strong. We can attempt to wake him up then. Wake him up, I will no longer be co-leader of the Decepticons. Starscream, you will never be leader of the Decepticons. He's just smarting about that planet we went to earlier where he was in charge. Planet? What planet was that? It was called Andraxis. The Wrath Moon was in orbit. Enough about that. We must revive Megatron. Yes, Starscream, but how? I don't know. We don't have medics in the Decepticons. There isn't anybody around here that knows cyber technology? There is, but he's a little nuts. Oh no, you're not suggesting him. Yes, exactly. Well, whoever he is, get him. You summoned me. Sideways of the Twin Cast. Can you revive Megatron? Oh dear. I could try. I wonder what he's found out. Well, it appears this laser core, which regenerates his spark, is missing. I wonder where that would be. The Autobots were messing around with that weapon, the Requiem blaster. You don't suppose it's in there. But the weapon won't work without a laser core. You idiot, Starscream. Megatron must be revived. Weapons can be rebuilt. Yeah, all right. That should do it. Start power to it. Why, you treacherous, evil mechanisms! What, mighty Megatron? You two wanted to obliterate me. I should either slag you or commend you. No, mighty Megatron, it was his fault. It was not. Enough, Starscream. I knocked him out. My fellow Decepticons, Megatron is back. What the heck is that thing? If they got back Megatron, they'd return this. A Decepticon keeping its word, that's weird. So, Night Racer, what happened after we took Megatron to Kitty's lab? You didn't tell me you did that. I was pretty messed up, but I'm a robot, so you put me back together. That doesn't answer the question as to what happened in the lab.
It seems that we overstepped our authority, sir.
You had Megatron dead to rights and didn't kill him. Very Autobot of you. I wanted to, but the power vacuum would have been horrible.
We even had a super weapon, but we got it back.
The super weapon that took out Megatron and the other Megatron.
Yes, that's the one, the Requiem Blaster. I've come to my feet to explain the plan, but I don't know what it was about.
I didn't really have one. Perhaps next time. So you had an insane plan you didn't think through. Great. Well, that's just Prime.
I've always admired Kitty for his quirks. He's a little odd, though. Aren't we all, anyway?
Decepticons will surely come back after us, and we'll be ready. We're still here. Incidentally, this gun doesn't work anymore. They took the laser core out. It was Megatron's.
But it has another laser core in it. It wasn't his.
I know, but I had to use it to revive him. Uh-oh. He finds out, he's going to come after us.
The Decepticons will show up again.
I have a feeling this mission's only half over.
I should be the one to go, since I am Night Racer.
We have an interesting situation here that requires Rakshi services.
The Decepticons swapped the gun core, and now it's inside Megatron.
And it'll probably kill him. Your plan is crazy. We're going to send spies to the Decepticons to tell them to operate on Megatron.
You know what they'll say. I have to go with her.
Probably wouldn't believe it. I wouldn't either.
Infiltrate the Decepticons and convince them of this? How?
When Megatron was damaged in battle, they put the laser core from this one inside him. Hence it being extremely unstable. I'll have their hotshot report here for more details. But we had him prisoner and we wanted to kill him. Now we're going to save him? Looks that way.
Well, that's just Prime. So, we wish to join the Decepticons.
What? Why would you want to do that? Draconus Prime is annoying.
Yes, we wish to join the wonderful Decepticon cause.
Yeah, you guys have more fun anyway. You want to join the Decepticons because we're more fun? Ridiculous.
We want to make amends for earlier when we sort of blew up Megatron.
Oh yes, of course. Something's fishy about this, Phil, that's for sure. No kidding.
Can we at least see Megatron? If not, Starscream.
I'm afraid Starscream has been indisposed and Megatron is not himself.
Well, I'd be curious to know how you guys revived him.
Why not ask your friends sideways? I told them what I could, Shockwave. Very well, an audience with one of the Decepticons. Really? Yes, sir. Ah, this is too easy. Wait here, and they will arrive. So this one time on Earth, Hot Rod and I were playing this prank on somebody.
Gee, how adult of you. Yes, tell us about this prank.
So this human highway patrol car pulls over Prowl for speeding. But then, and then Hot Rod was there. Then I transformed it and I said, "Ah, can't you see I'm on my way to a wedding?"
A wedding?
So I was putting on this fake Scotch accent. It was hilarious. The cop was utterly baffled, partly because his name wasn't Scottish at all. I thought they were all Scotch-Irish in that town. I guess I was being a little prejudiced.
Yeah, you said you were going to a wedding, but you weren't the one speeding.
Oh yeah, I forgot that part. I was also speeding.
You might have good to mention that first when telling the story.
So I was pretending to be Scottish, and it was funny. And then he busted out into G.I. Joe's Code Slither on the radio for no reason. Yeah, Code Slither. The heavy metal machine. A band of vipers playing on its tune. Yeah, you remember that one?
No, I do not. I fail to realize what this has anything to do with the spies.
It ain't connected at all. That's what makes it funny. It's random. Well, at least it wasn't Lion-O-Rama. Anyway, the spies have been with the Decepticons a while. Maybe we should check up on them. It wasn't the best of ideas, but they were making up for all the bad stuff they did earlier. Still, we probably shouldn't have sent them, sir. We'll probably have to rescue them sooner or later.
And Hotspot and some of the others will be arriving shortly.
Then we could plan a strategy about it. Yeah, but it'll be less random. So what is going on, Dragonus Prime? Well, we sent a team into the Decepticon nest. Yes, why would you do that? We kind of had a bunch of them capture Megatron and then let him go. Capture Megatron and let him go? Why? Originally they shot him, but then they gave him up. The Decepticons continue to be a team without him.
Their plan wasn't very well thought out.
Now I take it your spies have been taken. Most likely. Then we have to mount a rescue mission. It's a pretty weird idea if you ask me.
The Decepticon leader was given a laser core, which is unstable.
So we could explode. Afraid so. Yep. Then we must alert the Decepticons. That won't be difficult. All we have to do is find some. Let's move out. Are they here yet? Pipe down. The Autobots are up ahead. Then we'll slag them. Why would the Autobots come here of their own volition?
Decepticons, we're not going to fight you.
Oh yeah? What's that?
You have a device implanted in Megatron that must be removed.
A device? Is it a bomb?
It will be when it takes his head off. The laser core from the weapon gun.
Yes, the laser core from the space gun cannot be used in a transformer. I don't believe them. Me neither. Whether we can believe them or not is irrelevant. I say we slag them, then bring them to Megatron. Autobots, prepare to surrender now. Shall we fire on them? Yeah. Prepare to fire.
I can take you all on.
A likely story, Autobot. Can we join in? Ha ha ha. Hotspot, I see they dragged you into this. Yeah, it seems Megatron's got a bomb in his chest or something. The Autobots should hit the road. I'm going to join you. What? You don't want to join the Decepticons? I'd rather you didn't. You're obviously lying, Autobot. No, not this time. Which means you are. It's a double negative. Quiet, I'm trying to distract this guy. Autobots, quit being foolish.
Well, like I said, I finish you off.
Oh, great. That's not what we wanted. We should retreat.
But I just saved you.
Let's find some other way to rescue Megatron. What other way is there? We're already here. Ah, that's just Prime. I've used this extra command bay to revive Night Racer.
Thank you, Hotspot.
No problem. Now what are we going to do? We're deep in Decepticon headquarters. Uh-oh, Megatron. Autobots here. Know that I am Megatron. Technically I'm a neutral, but okay. You want me to slag him, Megatron? No, not yet. Megatron, we have to fix you immediately. Fix me? How and why? Seems that spare laser core that Sideways shoved in you is going to explode. What? Preposterous. It's true, Megatron. Bring Sideways here, intact. Yes, sir. And sorry about your welcoming party. We dispatched them. As long as they're still functional. Oh yes, I can fix them. You'll remain here until I figure out what to do with you. Well, alright. We don't have a lot of time, though. I could blast you now and see whether this laser core thing is true. Well, you'd probably overload the thing if you did that. And your troops would all die. A fair point. For now. Megatron, we are running out of time. There will be more Autobots on the way.
You don't know how true that is, Soundwave. You could explode. Enough with your silliness. Just like when you wanted to join the Decepticons.
Yeah, that was funny. I put on an Irish accent, like, oh my gosh!
That was annoying. Don't do that again.
Megatron, I wouldn't humor him.
Nonetheless, the longer we stand around here, the more likely that thing will go kaboom.
I still do not believe you.
Would you believe me?
Sideways, how dare you come back here?
Sideways, how did you even get through security?
Well, there's stun moves to the guards coming in here.
Oh no.
The Autobots are not exaggerating about this power core, sir. I will crush the usurpers. There's no way I'm letting Autobots mess with me. We could give you the schematics to that gun thing, and you could build one.
No, you cannot divulge about the Requiem blaster.
I'm a neutral. I can do what I want. This is pointless talk. I do not want the schematics.
I cannot say how long before this becomes a problem.
It won't.
Capture us again, Megatron. But you'd just be wasting your time.
Yes, we would escape cleverly anyway.
The more exertion you make, the worse it could be.
Enough. Decepticons, prepare to seize them.
Oh no, Megatron has fallen. What's going on?
Isn't it obvious? Something's eating him inside. We gotta get him to your medbay.
Soundwave, if only we had another Decepticon who was damaged in the battle.
The other Megatron.
You have to be kidding. You must restore our leader, or we will kill you all. Well, that's a tall order, but we do that anyway.
And you wanted to be a Decepticon once.
With an Irish accent. That's scary. Well, I thought it was a pretty good one. Autobots, quit clowning around and do something.
Very well. Bring us the other Megatron.
It's pretty bizarre us coming here.
Yeah, but normally we wouldn't try to save Decepticons.
We are ready to begin the procedure. And once we do the transplant, one of you must fly up into space with the carcass and let it explode.
It's the general plan. Autobots, do not fail, or you will be terminated.
We won't. Hooah!
Activate the device.
We've got it switched. Put it in the other one. Decepticons, fly this out.
Sorry about that.
That was kind of amazing.
Or insane.
Now to restore Megatron.
Very well. Would not be advisable to be here when he wakes up.
Sideways, you're annoying, but you're like me. Thank you.
Thanks for the compliment.
Autobots, move out.
Yeah, that's just prime.
Don't look now, but we have a tail.
Who is it?
It's the other Night Racer.
What, old girlfriend?
Yours, maybe.
Don't be ridiculous. Whatever she is, she's on to us. And the Decepticons are coming from the other direction.
Oh no, it's Starscream.
Autobots, you ruined my chances of being leader of the Decepticons.
We're Autobots. We had to do that.
Yes, are you here for revenge for us capturing him in the first place?
That's not it. He hasn't awakened yet. Well, we did everything we could. You should have left him to die. What, Starscream? No one wants you to be in charge, Starscream. Well, he was always the rift in the ranks.
Autobots, Starscream is trying to bait you into an attack.
Starscream, we're going to fight you over this. Besides, you're only doing this because you didn't get to take over. You Autobots will pay for trying to kill him in the first place.
We never did give him that super weapon.
Yeah, but we gave him the laser core from the other Megatron. Only after you had to. If Decepticons want a challenge, we can give them one. That would not be advisable, Dragonus Prime. Seekers, strike them down. She's good. A little reckless, but good. Yeah, she's a little crazy.
Well, Starscream's incapacitated again. Yes.
Autobots, fall back. So this scene explains why Starscream does truly love to hate Megatron. The only reason I wish to be leader of the Decepticons is to impress him. You have a funny way of showing it, Starscream. Well, I'm twisted. I see you're twisted, but what should we do about all this? I would rather we do nothing and let Megatron fail. Megatron shall never fail, in whatever form he is. Well, he is a different Megatron than mine. So I do care so much for him, then. He reminds me of my Megatron. What? You're nuts, Starscream. You're not a psychologist or a psychiatrist. I'm told male ones are really bad. I see, but who's talking about gender with Transformers anyway? We're robots. I see. This fanfic is weird, Starscream. It has soliloquies in it like Shakespeare, but we cut most of them out. And so, Shockwave and Starscream almost talked about how they loved Megatron. Almost. You need to surrender now, Starscream. What? Why should I do that?
Because after he gets you, I will get him.
What? Why do you want to get me?
It's a long, complicated story.
Well, I figured you were probably pushing all the buttons to lead to this anyways.
Then you are smarter than you appear, Dragonus Prime.
Oh, gee, thanks. What? She's a double spy of some kind. Intriguing. Well, I really didn't notice her, to be honest.
He never returned my affections.
Maybe because he's just not into you.
I hadn't thought of that, but he still must be destroyed.
Destroyed? Can't we talk this over?
Enough talk. Half of the plan is ruined as it is.
She's not crazy about you. She's just crazy. I'm gonna take advice from a Decepticon who tried to take over a bunch of times.
Doesn't matter which side wins, as long as I have what I want.
What do you want exactly? You can't have me if that's what it is. How unconvincing.
Other timeline Knight Rider, don't go. I must go and Draconus must follow me. What, you mean like Max's car should follow me? Yes, that's the idea. The timeline must be protected. The timeline? What are you talking about?
She's a crazy version of you. What do you expect? Yes, this was all our doing. Other Night Racer, whatever happened to the other timeline, I wasn't him.
Still makes you him. Yes, altering your form to have red arms still makes you him.
Don't you get it? I'm not him. Yeah, you got the wrong guy.
I did not. I'm not wrong.
Foolish, love-struck Autobot spy. I have to break up the party, but more Decepticon reinforcements are coming. I tracked them here, Megatron. Yes, excellent. I would have had my Stunticons merge into Menasor, but it's too crowded right here.
I am thoroughly disappointed in Max's card and not realizing I liked him. Welcome to the club.
I don't want to settle down. Come on, I'm having too much fun. Megatron, the Seekers and I are only slightly damaged. We should join you in destroying them. Starscream. Decepticons, we're right on top of each other. Yes, at this close range we'll maim each other. Excellent.
Want me to scrap on Megatron?
Not yet. Draconus Prime's and Maxis Carter's strategies are insane. We never think them out too well, do we?
Megatron, do we have to fight like on the moors?
Really, Maxis Carter? Stop with the silly accent.
Well, I do just don't know you.
Yes, you're doing a good job.
How come he has more chemistry with Megatron than with me?
Yes, I've been wondering the same thing.
You want to meet with me?
Well, yeah, because I'll do anything. Yuck. Why don't you just all three of you get a room? Destroy them.
Well, destroy us is kind of like destroying the guys that saved you.
But your forces blasted me.
Well, since it's all right now, the Autobots are trying to trick you, Megatron.
I know.
What the heck did you do that for?
I'm a Decepticon.
Actually, you're outnumbered, too.
This is a stalemate for now. I will pull back. But this is not over, Autobots.
You didn't get to do anything brave.
Been trying to tell you I'm not the other Draconis Prime.
How pathetic. On my knees again.
That's where you belong, Starscream. I love you. What are you doing? I love you. Would you two stop that?
I love you too, but I ain't gonna hug you. Well, this is a weird one, Draconis. Enough silliness, Autobots. Well, I will depart. Yes, get off of Caminus and take them with you. Do you have anything else to say, Megatron? Thank you. Yeah, you're welcome.
If you ever do that to me again, I will kick you in the paw.
I look forward to it.
What? I bet you do. I'm sorry that I wanted to kill you, Draconus Prime.
That's good, because I don't want to be killed.
Yes, I overreacted.
Is that fog of war thing some bots have?
You might say that.
I don't know what the other one was like in the other timeline, but he's probably annoying like me.
Yes, and extremely clueless. I had no idea.
I wonder what my counterpart's like. I've been hiding here the whole time.
Yes, trying to be cowardly.
Yeah, well, he's not into combat that much.
No, not really. I'd rather watch dumb movies.
What a waste of time, but this mission has not been.
Afraid we're gonna have to take the Requiem blaster with us.
Yes, that would be good, but there are other situations.
You mean about us? I'm kind of like a senpai, though.
As am I.
She was my senpai.
Yes, let's not go into that right now.
Dang, I don't think I can handle you.
I considered a relationship with you, but realized my fault in that. So we'll leave the Combiner War Planet there.
Really didn't get the chance to look around.
And the Decepticons would be interested in us again. That's not a good idea.
What exactly happened during this mission?
I would rather not try to explain it to you.
Well, some of you guys got some explaining to do. For now, Megatron's not here.
I thought that by joining the Decepticons I would somehow appear more important, but I was wrong.
Well, you did not act like true Autobots, and there would be a blight on your records.
Maybe I should have taken you out while I had the chance.
You never really did.
My counterpart is a little weird. Her universe must be hideous. Yes, in my universe, Unicron came out of the Earth, which was stupid.
Oh yeah, that is stupid.
I wonder why we didn't get to see any of the Gestalts combine on this planet.
It's because some of them are missing. That's weird. Well, we can't do anything about that. Didn't we need energon so we could leave the planet, sir? The space weapon had enough energon reserves in it. How does that work? It kind of uses the technology similar to Megatron's gun.
The energy has to come from somewhere.
You guys go scrounge up the energy so we can leave. We'll be on it. Yeah.
Draconus Prime. Seems the other combiners don't want you around, so I brought you the energy.
Really, Megatron? You'll need to leave then. Can we trust him? I don't know. We would take the weapon for ourselves, but we have more. Yes, until the other combiners come back, we can't even merge. A combiner planet with no combiners, that's weird.
Yes, but with the enigma of combination missing, they can't. They probably won't.
Think we should stick around a while longer and see if some of them show up? A little bit longer couldn't hurt. I did bring a cheesy movie. Oh boy, I like those. You have a combiner, but he looks kind of cheesy. What's with the reference for Krispy Kreme donuts all about?
This is the Power Rangers remake from a few years ago. Ugh.
This is awful. What's with that gold one?
Yes, as if a solid gold beast would be expensive in space, or work.
You guys just don't get it. It's not released a classic yet. Wait 20 years.
Excuse me, but I'd rather not be watching this.
And she had a space, an empty space, just large enough to hold an Autobot's head.
The other Night Racer went to Windblade with her issues, but she did not get the response she was expecting. So you see, Night Racer, I am in a quandary here on Caminus. Well, so if you ask me, Draconis' double is not somebody you should be after. And why not? Do you want him? No, I'm the mother of Raksha, and I'm gay. The other Night Racer likes Maxis Carta, and you? She's bi. She swings both ways. I pretend to be cisgender, but actually I'm fluid. Actually, we're Transformers. It doesn't matter what gender we are, really. We're robots. Yes, but what are my chances with Draconis Prime's double? Probably 0. That dog doesn't hunt. What do you mean by this dog does not hunt? He don't seem that into females. Oh dear, well, I will change his mind. That would indicate it's a difference of opinion, and it's not. It's how you were born. This love thing is not a choice, then? Love, maybe, but what you're talking about is obsession. No, it's not. What? No, it's not. Oh, yes, it is, darling. I can tell. At the end of this picture, I have to make a sad soliloquy. I will do it. If it makes you feel better, you can do that. It will. It will. If you say so, but I think you should probably not obsess so much. I never. Aren't you at least curious about how Kitty Baller ties into all this? Not really. I figure your chassis spark has something to do with it. It sort of did, but you will find some of your answers on the planet of the underground. What is this planet of the underground? It won't help you with Draconis' double, but it might in other ways. I see. Thank you for advice. I'm the city speaker.
And she had a space, an empty space, just large enough to hold an Autobot's head, located where it could be seen from anywhere in the room, serving both as a reminder of her obligation she still held and a promise of the future. Night Racer stared hard at the emptiness now. It should have been occupied. She would have easily imagined his face there, half shattered on the brink of death, optics eternally locked open in a stare of doom. Instead, there was nothing, because when the time came she had abandoned her teachings and herself and gave in to the temptations of vengeance, and so she had lost another chance for release. A human term suddenly came to her mind. She had originally dismissed it in her earthly briefings as pointless trivia, but now it seemed entirely appropriate. A concise summary of her thoughts and feelings. Damn. You have the energy you need to leave Caminus. Don't be a stranger. Come to Cybertron to visit. Perhaps one day. Thanks anyway, we gotta be going. And thanks for restoring amends. Imagine it's hard for you to think that, but you're welcome. The Titans are ready for our departure. Very well then, let's get going.